looking at dreams and instructions. Okay, dreams and various instructions. And the dreams, of course, there are various kind of dreams that we must know they are there. There are, of course, dreams of that help people at various times and at various levels in their lives and destinies. In Job 33 from verse 14 to 18, he said, "For God speaketh once, yet twice, and man perceiveth it not. In a dream of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbering upon their beds, he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions." There are instructions. So as we look at dreams and secret instructions, the instruction will not agree, I may not agree with the norms of the people of our days. Remember, these are divine instructions coming to you from the Father of all light, coming to you from the one that knows the very end from the very beginning. So when you encounter those kind of dreams, whatever dream, be sure to go for its instruction. Instruction at this point is key. No, it's key. That's what will put you at an advantage over any other. So dreams and secret instructions. Child of God, it is important to note that instructions are information that tells you how a thing will be done and wouldn't be done otherwise. That if such is done otherwise, it goes with a lot of consequences. It has its consequences as well. So as we look into these dreams of with secret instructions, it is good we talk about keeping record of your dreams. Of course, there are some of them that are not really mysterious, that upon catching such dreams, you will just instruct yourself on what to do. You just instruct yourself. Imagine you just dream and it's as careless as you left the door of your home open. And there comes a wild animal entered in, and that was a dream. And you are the type that is used to keeping your doors open. So you don't need to look further. You can just instruct yourself, say, hey, I better stop this door, I better keep this door shut. Because God has just shown you. And most dreams are futuristic in nature. Alright? Dreams are future. Some other dreams have to do with the now. What you do in the now. Others have to do with other people. Now, yeah, that's such dreams. Because there are dreams, for example, there are dreams of deliverance. There are dreams of deliverance. The Genesis chapter 20 tells us the story of a king, Abimelech by name, that had a dream that brought about his deliverance. What was deliverance all about? It was in a quest to take a wife, and he made the wrong choice because he had taken another man's wife. And then the dream came. The Lord initiated the dream and spoke to him. And in that dream, he was opportune to ask questions, and he got answers immediately. He told the Lord that he was innocent. And the Lord said, yeah, I know you are a righteous king, and you did this with the integrity of your heart. And the Lord told him the truth, what otherwise he didn't know. He told him how, of course, that woman was a man's wife, a prophet's wife, and how that it has devastating consequences already going on in his home, because everyone there had been barren, including animals. And then he was also told how he was on the path to die untimely. So when he saw that dream, hey, and then the dream, embedded in that dream was also instructions. When he got that instruction, it made a lot of sense to him. In that instruction, that dream, he was told that, number one, upon waking up from that dream, call the man in question, the husband to the woman he had taken, that was Sarah, and restore his wife to him. And number three, ensure he prays for you, and of course the household. And then he will escape the untimely death. And those things were there. So embedded, that tells you, embedded in every dream are divine instructions. The reason why people in our world today are dissatisfied with dreams or disinterested in dreams is simply because they don't go for the instruction, they go for its meaning. And you see, a dream could mean so many things to so many people depending on what they see the symbol as. And they may not all be wrong. But one thing in every dream is the instruction. The instruction is just the same. It's one instruction. One basic instruction. Not in its interpretation. So the young man, that king, rose up and followed the instruction, and he was delivered, and the entire household was delivered from barrenness, untimely death, and the likes, and all the oddities that comes with taking someone else's wife. And then it was good for him. So, child of God, what dream have you caught, and what were you going for? You went for the interpretation. You'll have gotten some. So after the interpretation, what next? You see, of what use is your knowledge about maybe a car, how the car works, how it drives, how it is repaired, how it was coupled? You seem to know everything. In fact, you knew all that is in it to be known. Manual, everything. But whenever you want to go on a journey, you don't drive it. That means you never followed the instructions. Because if you had followed the instructions, the car would be of benefit to you. And you see, instruction is what was revealed to us in order to act, so that we will harvest the message that God is giving us via dreams. Remember the Job 33 I quoted earlier? He said, God opens the ears of men and sealeth therein instructions. Instructions so that you can act upon them. And of course, and remove yourself from harm's way. Of course, and alter the orchestration of the wicked, depending on what was shown you, depending on the format of that. If you do, you'll be good for it. If you do, you'll be good for it. If you do, it will help you. If you do, it will help you when you get to crucial moments of life, when you are to take certain decisions in your waking life. So friends, so much is shown in the dream that has to do with everything about you, and God does not want us to be taken unaware. Now, that should be well noted. So if you are new on this channel, I implore you to follow it, of course, subscribe, share it with others, so that you are well notified whenever we come live. So this is a platform where we talk extensively about dreams. So you'll be able to decode the dreams and understand the instruction that God is passing across to you. So you are not found in the harm's way. So it's important that we go for what God wants us to go for. I'm going to peg it here today, and we shall be live again tonight. Remain blessed.